Squirrel Tribe 2.0, what is up, my dudes and dudettes? Hopefully everybody's having a fabulous Thursday. It is Thursday, by the way. Listen, we need to talk about how to phrase this nicely. Shitty parents. That's what we're going to go with. Really crappy parents. So listen, there's this article that I came across. Couple abandons infant at airline check-in counter. All right, I already have issues. I haven't even read the thing and I already have issues. So listen, this happened in Israel. A couple is accused of leaving their infant in an Israeli airport and trying to board a plane after being told their baby would need a ticket to board the flight. The pair, identified only as having Belgian passports, did not buy a ticket for their baby boy for a planned Ryanair flight from Israel's Ben Gurion. I'm so bad at pronouncing things. Holy crap. Okay. Ryanair flight from Israel's Ben Gurion airport to Brussels. I got the Brussels part, whatever. Instead of buying the infant a ticket, the child was left behind at the airline's check-in counter. A spokesperson for Ryanair told CNN that a check-in agent then contacted airline security, who retrieved the passengers and referred the matter to local police. In a statement to CNN, the Israeli airport authority said, the couple left the infant seat with the baby and ran towards security checks at Terminal 1 in an attempt to reach the boarding gate for their flight. Now, listen, Ryanair's policy is to charge $27 to passengers to fly with an infant sitting in a child's sitting on their lap. Sorry, my dog is over here doing weird things. Stop, Max. Sitting on their lap, according to CNN. A full seat must be paid for if the adults want the baby to fly in a car seat. In a statement to the Times of Israel, Ryanair said, all the workers were in shock. We have never seen anything like that. We didn't believe what we were seeing. This is the kicker. Brace yourselves. You ready? You brace? Okay. A spokesperson for Israel police told CNN that the matter was resolved by the time officers arrived, saying the child was with its parents and there's no further investigation. So you want to tell me that these parents, Max, don't lick yourself on the couch, weirdo. That these parents were going to take their baby with them, their child, the fruit of their loins, with them on this vacation. But because they were going to have to pay for his car seat to be in a plane seat, they were like, we didn't really like him that much anyway. We can just have another one later on. Just leave him and he can fend for himself. Be like the next Tarzan, but like in the airport instead of in the jungle. Like, that makes sense. And then the police said, well, we caught them in time. They weren't able to board the plane because security caught them in time. So we've given them their child back that they clearly love so much and really want. And we wipe our hands of it. It is done. Child may now go with parents. This is why there are so many issues, like family issues, obviously not just in our country, but literally everywhere. As a parent, if you're willing, you know what? Maybe they did that on purpose. Maybe that was their idea of take a baby to the fire department, leave it there and scoot, run, whatever else. And this was the easiest way they could think of. Listen, they can't get us if we're on a plane. We'll just board a plane and we'll take off. Like, they didn't think that they would be caught or that they would know who the baby belonged to. Like, they weren't willing to just check the car seat and put it in the back of the plane and pay $27 for a kid to sit on their lap. The best option for them was to leave their child. Make it make sense. Because to me, that does not make sense. I have a tendency to want to lose my ever-loving mind if I'm out in stores and I see just a random child walking around by itself with no parent in sight. Normally, it enrages me. I'm not going to lie. It enrages me. And everything in me wants to, go over to the kid, find out who their parents are, and then have a stern talking to with the parents, if you will, just a very stern talking to, which could result in police because I have a tendency to get a little emotional in certain situations. But you see that so many times. You see kids just walking around all on their own. Like here in the apartments, sometimes I'll look out and there's a child here who may be probably in elementary school, maybe third grade, but they are all the time by themselves walking from whatever apartment to the very front of the complex to go check the mail and come back. And I'm like, listen, this is not a gated community, mom and dad. Anybody and their mama could roll through here in a child abduction window tinted ice cream van and scoot your child up and run. And what are you going to do about it? Nothing, because you have no clue what's happening because you aren't here, because you're letting your little child walk by themselves from point A to point B with no adult supervision, which to me is stupid. And then you have people going, no, kids need to learn independence so that when they get older, they can take care of themselves. Okay, I agree, but not in second or third grade and not in a flipping car seat. Like, how independent do you expect a baby to be? It does not make sense to me. These are things that bother me. I just wanted to put that out there. I see stuff all the time that I don't understand. And so I bring it to you, my tribe of squirrels, to help me or to calm me down, because I will work myself into a tizzy over things like this. It doesn't make sense to me. That whole thing with the car seat, it just does not make sense to me. Look, my iPad updated itself and I keep forgetting I have to put a code in now to get back in, which is dumb, but better than somebody picking it up and being able to just run away with it. And if I had internet service, I would show you the next article thingy that I had, because it was going to be really good, but my stuff does not want to work. What are we doing here? It's a Facebook thing, actually. Maybe it's not even my internet. Maybe it's just the Facebook or the metaverse, if you will. They're like, ma'am, you're not spending money on Facebook. We don't want you to have this anymore. I think that's going to be the next thing. They're going to charge you to have Facebook. They're going to charge you to have Twitter, Instagram. They don't charge you to have YouTube yet. Now, they charge you if you have like YouTube Premium, where you want to watch the videos, skip the ads, all that stuff. But as creators, they don't charge us to be, technically they do. They take a percentage of your monetization. But it's not like you have to give them a set amount each month or each year or whatever to be on YouTube. But I can guarantee you that $11.99 that people pay for YouTube Premium, watch it be like $11.99 for YouTube in general. And then if you want Premium, it's $24.99. If you want something else, it's this much, because everything is about the bottom dollar, y'all. The amount of stuff that they want to charge you for all over the world is ridiculous. Oh, this is the one I wanted to show you guys. Hold on. So this one is hilarious to me. Not hilarious in a haha, but hilarious in a, I don't even know what kind of way. The kid is 6 years old, probably has no idea that he's really done anything wrong. And the parents, hopefully they don't like beat this child or whatever else. But look, this is what happened. This thing says, doorbell just kept ringing. 6-year-old spends $1,000 on food delivery. And this is where the ease of technology will bite you in the butt. So here's what happened. This is in Chesterfield Township in Michigan. A young boy in Michigan managed to place several delivery orders using his father's phone, resulting in $1,000 in food deliveries. So this 6-year-old kid was home with his dad and playing on his phone before bedtime when he got into the phone's Grubhub app. Y'all, those apps, I told you, they're going to get you every single time. So the guy says, as he was putting his son to bed, delivery drivers began to show up at the house. He goes, this is something out of like a Saturday Night Live skit. I was putting Mason to bed, that's the 6-year-old, and saw a car pull up and the doorbell rang with the driver dropping off a big bag of stuff. The doorbell rang again, and it kept happening, car after car. Cars were pulling into the driveway while others were pulling out. I finally asked one of them what they were delivering. He said, we ordered chicken shawarmas. I took the food and then it hit me. I looked at my phone with repeated messages that my food was getting ready. My food was being delivered. I looked at my bank account and it was getting drained. The food orders totaled more than $1,000, which was helped by the generous 25% tip that the child added to each order. He said he went and woke his kid up and asked him to explain what happened. And he goes, I was trying to explain to him that this wasn't good. And he puts up his hand and he stops me. He says, Dad, but did the pepperoni pizzas come yet? So Stonehouse, which is the guy's name, took $115 out of Mason's piggy bank to put towards the cost of food and hopefully learn a lesson not to place orders without permission again. So then he says at least one order was declined by the bank, which sent Stonehouse a fraud alert after an attempted purchase of $439 from Happy's Pizza. Grubhub has offered the family a $1,000 gift card after hearing about what happened. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say it's a really smart 6-year-old to know how to get into the app, go to the restaurant he wants, order the food and put it in the cart, pay for it, add in the tip and everything else, and know his address to have it delivered. Like, that sounds like a really smart 6-year-old. So my brain, because I don't always believe everything I see, my brain's like, the dad did this. He was trying to go viral and it worked. There's an article here. Grubhub reached out, gave him some money. I'm like, the dad's just trying to go viral. Then I'm like, okay, well, maybe the kid did do this, because kids these days, they're raised on technology. It's no longer sit them down at the kitchen table with a coloring book and a regular book, learn to color, learn to read, play with your shapes and whatever else, build some Play-Doh stuff, put some Legos together. Now it's, here's the tablet, watch whatever you want. Here, jump on YouTube, watch Mr. Beast, jump on Netflix and watch whatever's on Netflix for kids these days, which probably still isn't really aimed at kids, but it is what it is. Jump on Disney Plus and watch like Home Alone or something like that. So these kids these days, they are a lot smarter when it comes to technology than I was at 6 or 41. Don't judge me. I don't know like taking the money out of that kid's piggy bank. I'm sure he's going to be like, what the crap, Dad? That was my $116. Why? A 6-year-old has $116. I'm still not quite sure. Maybe he does really good chores or gets a lot of money for Christmas and birthday. But anyway, taking his money, I'm sure it's helpful, but I don't know if it's really going to teach a kid a lesson. The best bet would be stop giving him your phone. Because that's gonna bother the kids more than you taking his piggy bank. It's going to be you taking the phone away. He can't get to the apps that he wants to do, the games he wants to play, or whatever else. That seems like a bigger deal, issue, whatever, than the rest of it. So those are just 2 random things that I saw, and I wanted to share with you guys because one, pissed me off. The second one amused me, but also worried me at the same time because I'm still not sure the kid really did it. I still think maybe the dad, anything's possible. I hope you guys are doing great. I know this is the world's shortest video, but I just want to jump in here to say hi to you guys. Today is so busy, but I realize it's been like a couple of days since I put anything here, and I miss you guys. I miss my squirrel tribe so much, and I love you all, and I hope you're having a good day. I have like 100 things to bring you tomorrow. Today is just like a little baby. Something's better than nothing, okay? So I love you guys. I hope you have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.